fighting as heroes!
For fans of fantasy film and comic book cool shows from around the world, Netflix UK is the place to get your geek on. Be sure to check out their Spanish and Mexican home-produced material for that extra smile-inducing embrace of hell yeah, and often garnished with tongue-in-cheek, ghoulish red stuff relish as well. One such film recommendation comes in the film form of Unknown Origins, which is one for comic book fans and the stay young geeks within all of us. A 2020 delivered Spanish movie from director David Galen Salindo about a psycho serial killer who bases their crimes upon an iconic famous comic book character and key book issue. Superhero scenarios featuring the Incredible Hulk, the X-Men, and of course Batman, amongst others. Just a couple of days before a dedicated Madrid police inspector is due to take retirement, is on the scene of an unusual and startling crime, which is a man torturously killed and his body turned grey. When the inspector's grown son and comic book store owner and self-professed geek points out to his father that the crime scene incident is like a warped reenactment of a famous comic book cover issue of the Incredible Hulk, the scene is set for more to follow as Unknown Origins delivers a twisted killing joke. Replacement Inspector David Valentine shadows the outgoing case officer and is hitched up with his son George as a specialist case advisor as another comic book cover issue classic killer crime follows, and George has a strong sense of how the themes are connecting up. For new Inspector Valentine, the massacres soon mount up, and his disbelief for superheroes gets poignantly tested by the killer. In a connecting past irony that shapes Inspector Valentine's life and career, it turns out that as a young boy he had to witness close up the murder of his mother and father one evening on the street as they came out of a theatre. Now this fanatical comic book themed killer is taunting Valentine to embrace his inner superhero and show his saviour self to the world. And then, as the killer, they deem to reveal their identity to him. It's time then for Valentine to step up to the plate and Batman. What a geek out good concept this one is, and within its goofy seeming premise is such a very cool dark tone that plays out. The practical makeup effects on the comic book murders are like a garish parody play on the horror thriller Seven. Great stuff indeed. And the passion for comic books in Spain and other countries outside of the mainstream collectors markets such as the USA and UK is really so massive and evident here. But comic book stores are few and far between, and often followed by censorship, and it's quite clearly a problem in places like Spain for comic book collectors and comic stores alike. So much so that when the filmmakers created the comic book shop store for the movie, the locals went delirious and refused to accept that it was not for real, refusing to actually leave the cast and crew alone and wanting more and more to purchase comic books and collectibles from the store that they believed was real. Such passion bleeds over into the movie itself here. An Unknown Origins is a geek-tastic 7 out of 10, easy repeat view pleasure to indulge yourself with. It's English dubbed friendly, as well as having an original language with English subtitled selectable option. But the dub works applicably well here and adds to the believability of the characters and their quirky natures, and even complements the charm and cool factor on view. Netflix, this one now, and make Unknown Origins your superhero high soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Cosmic.
Love the outfit, Inspector. Who is this psychopath? Your boss.
Buckaroo Banzai is pure nutty fun.
Okay.
Torito.